Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Rock type, our fourth and final Rock type team. We're here in Mauville. We just took on Watson, which means we're going to start making our way towards Lavaridge, but that also means that it's time to get the Macho Brace and really kick this EV training into high gear. Now when it comes to EV training, Anorith is finished. It is fully EV trained. Aron is our next highest. It needs like 68 more to finish, and then Omanyte needs over 100, and Graveler is about halfway done, which means it still needs a lot. So we're gonna just zoom forward here. Gotta take out the Winstrits to get the Macho Brace, and since Anorith is done, we don't care what it takes on, and a lot of the stuff they start off with are speed Pokemon, which is good for Anorith. Oh, well, which is good because nobody else wants speed. Alright, blah, 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 blah. This is where things start to get interesting. Now, our next evolution is not going to happen until level 32, so it's very possible that that won't happen to get today with these back-to-back episodes. It all depends on how far we get, because 32 ideally happens after we take on Norman. I had to think about that for a bit, which is 2 gyms away. So that's going to be a bit. We're going to roll out on this Shroomish. Then we'll go over to Omanyte here for the Numel. It all really depends on how long this EV training takes for how fast we go. Alright, you go ahead and detect. Double detect. It's a high jump kickoff. Ow. And then it crashes and takes itself down. Excellent. Alright, let's get that Macho Brace. We're going to run back and heal because Graveler is paralyzed. And then we'll take on these other trainers. Start passing around the Macho Brace. So let's start with Graveler up front. We're going to give you the Macho Brace. And we're going to have you take on this Sandshrew. Come on with the status effects. We get poisoned so much with Poison Sting. It is not that high of a chance to poison us. At least the Pokemon Center is right there. It's just very annoying. Alright, you with the Shroomish. You gotta hit those rollouts. Alright. Now we're gonna swap Omanyte up. Take on the other 2 trainers here. You. 1. Aha! That's gonna hurt. Alright, so this is where we swap to Anorith. Just so that we can make sure we get that those EVs on Omanyte. And now we're going to make our way down to the Trick House. Let's go ahead and give an Oranberry back to Anorith. Sorry. Ugh. Oh my goodness. The status effects are just killing us. Mudshot is a physical attack. We'll learn that it plays a Constrict, though. Goodness. I haven't sneezed all morning. I come down here, I do a couple sneezes, then my nose starts running. Alright, I don't think I have a Rostberry. I definitely don't have a Burn Heal. It's just really annoying. All it is. Alright, let's swap Anorith up. Don't think so. Metal Claw's pretty good. Let's just go ahead and learn that and place a Scratch. Gust is okay. As if it used Absorb was going to be the problem. Alright, let's get out of here. Good deal. Let's swap Omanyte up with Anorith for this double battle. Have we taught Rock Smash? I don't think so. Alright, let's Metal Claw into the Whismur and Mudshot into the Magnemite. Well, that's not very nice. Come on, Omanyte. Very nice. We will go Anorith. Okay, let's swap up Graveler. And don't worry, we'll get Aron plenty of experience. It's just, Graveler's farther behind than Aron. And Aron really wants, oh, how much money do I have? Aron really wants, attack. Big old water gun. Nope, tail whip. Haha. Your funeral, Meryl. And we'll keep Graveler up for this Sandshrew. And of course, what? We finish Graveler and then we swap Aron out to take all the fights that Graveler was going to do anyways. 5 is not ideal, Graveler, for that magnitude. A little higher. Well, that is a little higher. Got me there. Okay, next we have attack. So we'll go Aron up. And if you're wondering how I know all these, it's because I played this game almost 50 times in a row now. So I have most of these memorized. There's a couple fights that I always seem to get mixed up. But at this point, I know what everybody has. Let's Metal Claw. Swift. Good attack boost, but unnecessary. Alright, let's pull this off of you. Give it back to Omanyte. And then we start with Anorith up front. Because this person starts with a Talo. And then the Lombre is really what we want Omanyte to take on. Hopefully it doesn't just go straight to the Absorb. Nope, and Nature Power Swifts. Excellent. Bop. For 1 damage. One more? Yeah, look at that. Excellent day. Alright, let's go take on this trainer up here. This one starts with the Machop? This is one of the ones that I can't remember. Starts with the Numel. Well, I'm glad I checked that. Gun. Omanyte will probably level up pretty quickly because there's a lot of special attack ones that we get along here, which is what we want for Omanyte. 68 special attack stat. Pretty nice. We will go to Anorith for the Machop. Steel's not very effective against fighting, is it? Oh, it is. It does neutral damage. That's nice to know. Gun. Alright. Graveler goes up. Oops. Give you the Macho Brace. Magnitude it up. Very nice. Alright, then we go back to Omanyte and Anorith. Get through the path here. Alright, let's Water Gun here, and let's Metal Claw here. Good critical. Alright, we're gonna double target into the Roselia. That is what I was afraid of. Okay, but it only stun spores an Anorith. That's not horrible. You notice, though, that even paralyzed and our speed, what, halved? Fourth? You know, down to 1/4? We are still faster than a Slugma. Alright, let's get the paralysis off of you. Let's swap you up, and then we will give the Macho Brace to Graveler. Water Gun. I didn't do like anything. Metal Claw. Fury Cutter. Oh, hi. Schmagnitude. Magnitude. Missed. Now we're going back to the Electric. Alright, we get Secret Power here, which is good. We are going to give this to Graveler in place of Tackle. And then we're going to pull this off you. Give it back to Omanyte. You all see a pattern here? We're going to take this trainer on up here before we go heal. There we go. Very nice. Ah, it's gonna hurt. Alright, back to Anorith. Okay. Now we'll go heal. We'll give another Ordenberry over to Anorith since it just used it. And then we'll swap Aron up. Give it the Macho Brace. Sorry, I was just looking at stats really quick. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. We're gonna headbutt after we take a seismic toss. And then we'll go heal again just before we go into this next route. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna pull this off you. Give it to you. But we're gonna keep Aron up front so we can start the fight against one of these upcoming Arons with Aron. And that'll get its defense up to a multiple of 4. But we're gonna swap over to Graveler. Nice. That delay always makes me worried we were gonna miss. Alright, now we're gonna swap Graveler up with Aron. Do this double battle. And we're going to headbutt. No. Yes? We're going to Metal Claw the Coughing, and then we're going to Secret Power the Coughing. Alright, and now we're going to headbutt the Baltoy and Secret Power the Baltoy. Takedown. We do have Rock Head for our ability, don't we? Pretty sure we do. Sure. Yeah, you better harden up, buddy. Which just gonna hurt. Excellent. Alright, now we swap up Omanyte with Anorith. then we're going to pull this over. And if you're watching and you ever wonder why I just pause for a little bit after I swap, it's so my tracker can catch up. Well, that'll hurt a bit. Alright, good job. Grab this. Take this away from you. Give it back to you. Swap you up. Alright, so we cannot magnitude coughing. It's because they have levitate. That's fine. 10 damage from a self-destruct. Now the poison's pretty annoying. Let's go ahead and soda pop. Berries, that's what I wanted. And Pecha Berry. We get double team. Alright, and we're going to teach double team to Anorith in place of Harden. We're going to swap Aron up for this next fight. Mainly just because Geodude's getting close to being done. I mean, there is a lot of good stats we'd like on Geodude in this next fight. It's just... I think it'll level up from here if we bring it in. Yeah, I think we're going to do it like this. Alright, let's target into the Meryl. One sand attack. Aron can't hit anything. Thank you. Fury Cutter build up. Very nice. Alright, we have made it to Fall Arbor Town. Alright, let's buy all our super repels. probably some super potions. Alright. Nothing there that we need. That gets us dig. Which I think we'll teach right now to Aron in place of Mud Slap. We're not keeping Mud Slap. I think you're getting Earthquake, aren't you? Yeah, you're eventually going to get Earthquake. Alright, let's swap Graveler up. Super Power. We need to see what Aron's at EV-wise now, because it should be getting pretty close to being done. Alright, it only gets 8 more, which we get in the next fight. And then Aron can face whatever we want it to face. So that's good to know. Alright, so we are going to take down the Nuzleaf first. We need it to be taken down so we can get the attack EVs, because that's what we want. Alright, and Aron is EV trained. Alright, let's use... I have a potion here. Take down! Missed. Take down! Maybe we should have kept Headbutt. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just Magnitude. Oh, nice. Yep, now is where Aron gets all of its experience. Take down. Magnitude the Meryl. Very nice. And then the Lombre goes against Omanyte. And we're going to bite it. We do get Absorb. That didn't do that much as what I thought it was going to. Alright, let's do this double battle here next. Oh, it's in the grass. Okay, let's go up and heal. Let's go up and heal first. So we don't waste a repel. Alright, let's Metal Claw and Metal Claw. Very nice. Alright, this time we're just gonna keep going. Pull this off you. Give it to you. This guy starts with the Sandshrew, right? Yes. There's an itty-bitty magnitude Graveler. Very nice. Alright, let's swap. No, we're going to keep Graveler up. It finishes out, gets to 29 in this next fight. 10's a big one. All right. Did I not spray a repel? Must not have. We'll just wait at this point. Oh, we missed. Come on. Okay, we get HP, defense, special attack, and special defense in this next fight. What are you at, Omanyte? Okay. It's not... That wouldn't be horrible for Omanyte to get. The special defense and special attack are the big ones. So I think we'll just go ahead and do it. Alright, let's take down this Lombre. Very nice. Good deal, Aron. We're going to get to the point here soon where everybody's going to be EV trained except for Graveler. Omanyte doesn't have that much more to go. that did hurt. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's swap these two around. And if you're worried that we're getting close to level 29 on everybody, I mean, we are, but we don't really have that many fights left. You know, we only do a few fights up on the top of Mount Chimney. Not a whole lot, just a few. And then the Jagged Path, and then the trainers in the gym. And Aron and Anorith take a lot of experience to level up, so... Now, Anorith is speeding up, which is good. Aron is not. It is always going to be a slow leveler. Good deal. Alright, he gets strength. Let's heal up. Alright, so what is Omanyte at now? So it needs 36 more. So this will put that down to 32. You have 2 nummels. $28. Need to be the magnitude. 24. Oh, I should have gave berries to Aron and Anorith. Well, too late now. Sand attack. Very nice. Alright, 16. Good deal. The super potion. Aw, come on. Eight. Oh, and we're asleep. Four. And finished once we hit it. Thank you. And EV trained. So now we don't care what it takes on. So let's pull this off you. Let's give it to you. Get out of here. Don't care about no shroomishes. Missed. Alright, who are we teaching return to? Do I need to go get return for this next fight? Probably should check that out. Was return going to Armaldo, Anorith? It is, and we should definitely go get that for it. So let's go do that. We'll just run past these fights because we still have the fights in the gym to do. If I need to grash... Well, I should just... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What I was saying is I should have just did the gym fights first to see if we needed to do any grass training, but it's too late now. We're just gonna go. Alright, let's teach Return to Anorith in place of Water Gun. As much as Water Gun would be good in the Fire Gym, Anorith doesn't have like any special attack, and he doesn't get stabbed from it, so what's the point? We'll just keep Aron up right now. Excellent. We'll get Omanyte's bit of experience that it needs. We're just going to focus on these two right now since they need the most. Let's swap this up there. Very nice. So let's Metal Claw here and then return. Actually, let's dig here and return here. And then we'll Metal Claw, because that'll turn Kecleon into the Steel type, and then Dig will hit it for super effective damage. Oh! Thinking 3 steps ahead. Alright, Omanyte. And there's Omanyte's little experience that it needs to level up. We have 2 more fights in here. just a second. Reporting a bot. Alright, let's let Anorith take on this next one. So we do have a little bit of experience that we need to get on Anorith and Aron. But it's not bad. So let's go get them to 29. Return is such a good move. Easy peasy. Iron Tail. Yes, we will learn that in place of Metal Claw. Okay. We are going to take a short break here, so this is where we'll end this episode, but we will be back in just a little bit with more Pokemon, so hang on and we'll be right back.